right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rahawadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect. Shalom, Barakatum. And just another quick in transit. And I want to speak about the Madrid fault line and this fear-mongering that Esau is doing. Now, it could be legitimate, all right, because apparently the last major earthquake of 1811 or 1812, which fucked a lot of things. That's one of the worst earthquakes in American history, if not the worst. But it occurred around the time of an eclipse, around that time going by. And when I get home, I'll have to look up the dates of these various, celestial events, all right? But that would be a very, very beautiful thing, man. I was just thinking about it because they're sending out warnings of people that live out in Johnson County, which is the area that I live in out here in Kansas. They're sending out warnings about the Madrid fault line and how they're concerned about it, and how earthquake activity could devastate people. Now, Esau does have his way of warning his own little sheep, or goats, I should call it, before calamity happens. And knowing Jake is not paying attention, they get caught off guard. But we are the watchmen, so that's pretty much what we do, And brothers are going in on it, man. But these signs in heaven, all right, the Lord promised us these things, man. This is why we take heed to 2 Ezra 9, measuring the time diligently, because I'm gonna end up taking off work that day, on the eclipse, just to be at home. I ain't doing nothing, to do some lessons or something, But these people are panicking, man. You can feel something in the air, And when you read Joel the 2nd chapter, all right, the towards the end, it says, we would get dreams, we would get visions, and then there would be signs in the heaven like pillars of smoke, And in America, you have you basically have a giant nuclear bomb under the ground in Yellowstone. The equivalent of that much damage that would cause if it were to erupt. And then you have the Madrid fault line, and you have the San Andreas fault line, man. All right, which is gonna fuck California up. California just gonna sink into the ocean, man, if that shit crack. But all of these different things, the Lord basically has it all set up, man. People think they're gonna be able to travel and see loved ones like that. Not if there's a giant, big ass crack in the fault line, that you ain't gonna be able to go nowhere, man. The Lord is gonna hit this place with plagues very soon, man. And more information we're getting out about this thing, the more you can just feel it, Now, we could get to April 8th, and don't nothing happen, which we're not saying anything is going to happen on that day, but we know that something is going to occur or begin to occur around that time period, man. All right, when these small hats waged the war against the people over there. All right, that was a week before the last eclipse, man. So how much more so when we're in the month of March of war, all right? When this is when Esau usually goes on his campaign of death, So it makes sense that this April 8th one coming up will be closer around the time where things start to get serious out here, man. And that movie Civil War, I believe, comes out either that weekend or the weekend after. I have to double check it, but I definitely want to go. I definitely want to peep it, man. All right, because we're not ignorant to Satan's devices, man. All right, we don't believe when they say that there's no recession. We don't believe that when they're saying that unemployment is down to 3%. That's all bullshit, man. All right, something is going on, and we got to be on guard, man. You know, preparing our spirits. This year, probably going to observe the Passover this coming week. You know, followed by that Feast of Unleavened Bread. Okay, and it's a beautiful thing that our minds, our antennas are up on this thing, man, because there's no greater city more deserving of judgment than Kansas City, man. I'm sure brothers will disagree. Their home city, you know, they probably think that theirs is the number one, man. And maybe that's just how you feel just living among these people, man. But I can honestly say, man, you know, these people honestly deserve it. Whatever judgment the Lord got for them, the Most High, when He brings it down, we're gonna rejoice, man. All right, because they're okay with all of this, man. All right. The only time they weren't okay with it is when they lost their comfort. You see, they looked the other way on all kind of atrocities, these Edomites. And everybody else too. Esau's committing atrocities to this day overseas, man. You know? And they all look the other way until it comes for them. But that's okay though, because the Most High can now say, with this eclipse and everything, that He warned you, man. All right? And He had the men of the Lord out there preaching and warning the people. All right, which is not a warning for the heathen. It's really more of a condemnation. It's really a warning for the Israelites, or the elect, really. You know, so they take heed and be sealed. You know, but anyway, I just thought that was interesting, man. So now it's time to be watching the heaven. Oh, and that Devil's Comet is going to be coming around that same time too. The other thing I wanted to mention: the Devil's Comet will be visible around that same time. So, you know, what are we to make of all of these things? Are these things all just coincidences in an election year where this guy's talking about black swan events and you know, he's preparing, you know, for something major to happen, whether it be an earthquake? People in Texas were talking about that people need to pack for the long haul or something along those lines. You know, so definitely something is afoot here. All right. So you brothers stay sharp, stay circumspect, and keep doing your thing, man. With that, I'll end it there. Lord willing, this is edifying. Call for Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Hashem Rachab Kadash Shalom. Kwam Yashra.